guys, so I am finally back with some new videos. I am really sorry for just slacking on the whole video thing. I think I posted one video in the past 2 weeks and I usually do 2 videos a week, so I've completely been slacking. I'm trying to wean myself off of vacation mode. But I am back and I really did miss filming and just talking to you guys, so expect the video schedule to go back to its norm. Mondays and Fridays will be new videos every single week. I thought it would be just fun and interesting to sit down and share with you guys the makeup that I brought on vacation with me, just to help you guys out if you guys are going on summer trips or planning a trip in the near future and just wondering what kind of makeup you should be packing, especially if you're going somewhere tropical and hot. I didn't wear makeup every day when I was in Mexico, mainly because we were at the pool all day, going to the beach, going to excursions, and I just didn't feel the need to wear any makeup. If my skin was looking crappy that day, I just didn't really care. I'm on vacation, whatever. But on the days that I did wear makeup, mostly it was just for the more fancier dinners that we had reservations to the more formal restaurants. Then I did wear makeup, so I wore makeup like maybe 3 nights out of the 7 nights that we were there, and all the makeup that I brought with me were just enough for me. I used everything and I'm really proud of myself for that. And yeah, we'll just get started. I packed really practical this time. Everything that I brought with me when it came to makeup fits in this box, and this is just a glossy box. I chose to pack everything in here instead of just different makeup pouches because this is way sturdier than a cloth material makeup pouch. If anything were to break, that would have just shattered and spilled everywhere all over our clothing because I packed my makeup with our checked luggage. And so this box is really sturdy. It's a really nice shape, so you can just shove this in a corner of your suitcase and then just pile clothes on top of it, so you still have more room for your clothes and it just won't squish your makeup and risk anything breaking, spilling, and leaking everywhere. So if you're packing, I would really recommend just getting one of these subscription boxes or just any packing boxes that you have lying around. Obviously, don't make it a huge box. So I told myself whatever I can fit in here I will bring on vacation with me, and what I can't, it's just not coming with me. So this is what I packed my makeup in, and everything fits in here really nicely, and I will just go through the big items with you first. Now I know it's fun to do different makeup looks and different eye looks when you're on vacation because you're out at a tropical place and you want to play with your makeup, but I do not recommend bringing a ton of eyeshadow palettes or single shadows. It just takes up way too much room. It weighs a lot when you pile little things on like that. I just brought 2 eye palettes. I brought my Tarte Tartelette palette, which has all my mattes and neutrals, so if I was doing a bold lip, I would just throw this palette on my eyes and do a really nice bold, or not bold, a nice neutral eye, and I can just darken the neutral eye up a little bit if we were going out at night. So this palette was really handy. And the other palette I brought was my Make It 2 palette from Urban Decay. I've been really enjoying this. I've just rediscovered this in my collection and I'm really enjoying the colors that are in here, especially Snakebite, Suspect, Verve is really pretty, and Chopper is just really pretty on its own. So I really brought this for the shimmer colors, and I can just add matte colors on top to do a bunch of different eye looks, as well as the color Tease in here, which is a matte, and it's just a really pretty cool tone mauve-y color that's really great to blend out the lid color up to the brow bone. So I brought these 2 palettes with me. I just brought my, what is it, Origin Zero Oil Moisturizer as my moisturizer, and that kind of acts as a primer for me, so I just kind of did that as a double duty product. So I didn't bring any primers. For foundation, I brought my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W6 Beige, no, W6 Sun Beige, and this, as the week went on, I got progressively darker, obviously, because we were out in the sun all day. So this just started to get really ashy and obviously light and pale for my skin tone. So I did bring my custom cover drops by Cover FX in the color G60, and for the life of me I can't find where I put it, where I unpacked it. I'm missing so many things from the vacation, but I did bring that with me, and that was really helpful because towards the end of the trip I basically just did 1 drop of the Cover FX drops into my sunblock if I was wearing foundation, so I had a sunblock on and a little bit of coverage, so that was enough coverage for me to go out at night. For my concealer, I brought my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. This was just great for my under eyes, just to brighten them a little bit. And yeah, I reused that and I really liked it. For powder, I was going to bring my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which is my absolutely favorite powder from the drugstore. But I decided to be a little bit fancier and bring my Hourglass Dim Light. Obviously, I didn't set my whole face with this. I can swatch it. More of a kind of pinky ashy tone powder, and it can make you look really ashy and really gray if you set your whole face with it, but I just kind of did my nose, my T-zone area, and it looked really pretty. I looked really glowy but still natural, so this added a really pretty, just highlighty glow, and I really enjoyed using that on vacation. So that was powder. For bronzer, I just brought my Holy Grail bronzer, which is the Physician Formula Bronze Booster in the color medium to dark, and towards the end this just looks like it could be a powder for me because I got really dark, but for most of my trip this worked really nicely as an all-over bronzer. I didn't bring any highlighting or contouring palettes or products because I just didn't feel like I should spend my vacation contouring. For blushes, I brought one cream blush just for the days that I wanted a more dewy look and didn't want to pile on a bunch of cream or a bunch of powder products. I did bring a cream product. This is the, Stila Convertible Color in the color Camellia. This is a really pretty kind of brownie pink, and it looks really pretty on kind of darker skin tones, so I figured that it would be a little bit tanner, and this showed up really nicely. Kind of gave me a dewy glow. This blush somehow swatches just averagely. You kind of look at it and you think, oh, that's pretty, but I don't need it. But once you put it on your cheeks, it gives you this really pretty like glow from within, like you're just kind of naturally blushing. So I really am glad that I brought this with me. And then for a powder blush, I just brought my Benefit Rockateur blush. This just goes with every skin tone. It looked really great as I got darker because it kind of made it a little bit highlighty and glowy without being too shimmery. And this color just goes with every eye color or eye look that I put on. So this is the blush. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a really pretty pink that makes you glow. For highlight, I brought my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is one of my favorite highlights. It gives you such a natural highlighted effect without being shimmery or disco ball-y. And I also use this in the inner corners of my eyes because it makes your eyes pop and look so much wider, more awake, and just really doughy-eyed. It's so pretty, and it's pretty inexpensive. They're always on Haute Look for about $10, so wait it out for Haute Look and pick this up if they have the sale. Again, for the days that I didn't want to pile on a bunch of powder products, I did bring a cream highlighter. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the cream one in the color Moonstone, and it's just a really pretty kind of champagne-y color. Really pretty, really natural, and this makes you have that highlighted J-Lo glow just if you hit it right on the top of your cheekbones. So I brought this with me in case I just didn't want to pile on a bunch of powder products. I didn't bring any eyeliners with me because I knew that it was just going to be super humid, and I didn't want to bother with wiping my eyes all night and worrying about looking like a raccoon. I did bring lashes, and my favorite thing about packing for this trip was this little eyelash container from House of Lashes. It holds 3 pairs of lashes. I don't have it in here right now because I did use up all 3 pairs for the nights that we went out. It holds 3 pairs of lashes, and right here you can fit either your tweezer or the small container of the Duo Lash Glue, which is what I did. I just threw the lash glue right on top here in this little compartment, and it fits perfectly. So this was just really handy instead of bringing 3 different packages of lashes because I brought 3 different pairs, and you can just hold them all in here and they're safe and they're dust free when you keep them in here. For lashes, I brought my Demi Wispies, which I'm wearing right now. I also brought a pair of the 206s and a pair of the 110s, which were a little bit more natural for a more natural eye look if I didn't want to go va va voom with my lashes that day. So this is really, really handy, and I would totally recommend this if you are a lash wearer and you're going to be going on vacation, because you can put 3 different sets of lashes in here, your lash glue or your tweezers, and you have that whole lash area covered just in this container. My eyelash curler is just from Shu Uemura, and I really like this. I just bought the MAC lash curler, so I'm going to be trying that one out. I'm really excited for that. The next thing in here is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Instead of bringing my 2 or 3 tubes of my favorite mascaras that I use on a daily basis, I just brought this one because I wanted to try it out, and it's just small, and I don't know, it took up less space. So this is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I wasn't totally into this when it first came out. I didn't want to try it. People were raving about it, but I really like my mascaras to be waterproof. Just because I have smaller lashes that don't hold a curl very well, as well as my watery eyes that smudges every eye product that I put on it. So I wasn't into this. It didn't come waterproof, so I didn't want to try it, but it came as a deluxe sample size for the 100 point perk thingy from Sephora, so I thought I'd pick it up and just give it a go. But I'm really glad I brought this with me. I didn't go into the pool with it or go into the water with it because I don't wear makeup when I am at the pool and stuff. But just being in the humidity and wearing this all night long, it didn't smudge on me. I'm really glad I brought this along with me, and this mascara is pretty darn good. I mean, it's not better than Sex, I would say, but it really plumps up your lashes, elongates them, volumizes them, and it really does give you a false lashes effect. And just imagine throwing this on with false lashes. It makes your eyelashes look like the models in the mascara commercials. The last makeup products in here are just lip products. I brought my Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. This is in Melted Nude. It's a really pretty nudie pink, and it just went well with a smoky eye, and it looks really natural, and I don't know, I really liked it. I didn't bring any gloss because I didn't want to fuss over my gloss smearing, so I just brought lipsticks and a lip cream with me, which worked out fine. Another lipstick I brought was the YSL number 15. This is the Rouge Philippe Shine. This is, I think, Coral something. It's like a play on word with the word coral. I can't remember what the exact name is, but it's number 15, and it's the prettiest, shiniest, coral peachy pink lipstick. So with this, I didn't need a lip gloss. It's just really pretty on its own. And then for a pop of color, I brought my Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick in the color Pretty Persimmon. This is a really, really pretty orange red. And I did wear this out a few times just when we went out downtown to go shopping, and then for dinner. I think it's right here. It's a really, really pretty orange red, really flattering on medium to darker skin tones, and it lasted all night for me. I didn't have to worry about it smudging, smearing. Those are all the lip products that I brought. The last things in this box are just brushes. I'll start out with my face brushes. Foundation, I just brought my Real Techniques buffing brush, amazing for foundation. For concealer, I brought my Real Techniques contour brush. This is great just in the hollows of your eye sockets and stuff. It's really nice to pat out concealer. For powder, I brought the blush brush from Real Techniques. Gigantic for blush, but amazing just to set your T-zone and your cheeks. And then for bronzer, I brought the Multitask brush from Real Techniques. This is what I always use for bronzer, as an all-over bronzing brush. I don't use this to contour because it's massive and really, really fluffy. And for my blush brush, I just brought the Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush, and this is perfect just to throw on your blush color. So that was face brushes. For eye brushes, I brought, how many did I bring with me? 7, which is pretty darn good for me, because I think last time I brought like 15 eye brushes for no reason. So I brought my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is amazing. This is just a flat shader brush just to pat on the color on your lid. For my brow bone highlight, I brought the MAC 239. It's a more dense brush, and it's just too big for my lids, but it's great just to pack on that matte brow bone color. And then I brought the MAC 217 brush just as a blending brush, as well as just to intensify the outer creases if I needed to. My MAC 219 brush, which is just a fluffy pencil brush for smudging out my lower lash line. This is the Coastal Scent BRC N01 brush. This is just a tiny flat shader brush, really great for smudging out the lower lash line color or just to pack on more intense colors on your outer creases. And then for another blending brush, I brought the MAC 224 brush. You guys probably have seen this brush plenty of times. This is just awesome to blend out your crease color, to blend out your lid color, to blend out anything. And then for eyebrows, I just brought this brush that came with a Walmart brush set. I don't even know what that brush set is called. It has the angled brush for putting on the color and then a handy, really soft spoolie to brush out your eyebrows hair. So this is really great. And that was it, guys. That was everything that fit into this box. I know that was a lot of makeup products, but I promise it did fit in here once you lay everything out flat. I hope that you guys found this video helpful, and I hope that it helped you pack for your next trip or vacation. And just don't bring as much makeup as you think you'll need. Bring your really basic necessities. Everything else you don't really need. No one will notice whether you have it on or not. And you're on vacation, don't fuss and worry about what makeup to wear. Just have fun. And so I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.